in decline. We are a failing nation. We are a nation that has the highest inflation in over 40 years. Where the stock market just finished the worst first half of a year in more than 5 decades. We are a nation that has the highest energy cost in its history, and we are no longer energy independent or energy dominant, which we were just 2 short years ago. We are a nation that is begging Venezuela and Saudi Arabia for oil. We are a nation that surrendered in Afghanistan, leaving behind dead soldiers, American citizens, and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment in the world. We are a nation that allowed Russia to devastate a country, Ukraine, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. We're a nation that has weaponized its law enforcement against the opposing political party like never before. We've never seen anything like this. We're a nation that no longer has a free and fair press. Fake news is about all you get. We're a nation where free speech is no longer allowed, where crime is rampant like never before, where the economy has been collapsing, where more people died of COVID in 2021 than in 2020. We're a nation that is allowing Iran to build a massive nuclear weapon and China to use the trillions and trillions of dollars it's taken from the United States to build a military to rival our own. We are a nation that over the past 2 years is no longer respected or listened to all around the world. And we are a nation that is hostile to liberty and freedom and faith. We're a nation whose economy is floundering, whose stores are not stocked, whose deliveries are not coming, and whose educational system is ranked at the bottom of every list. We are a nation that in many ways has become a joke. But soon we will have greatness again. It was hard-working patriots like you who built this country, and it is hard-working patriots like you who are going to save our country. There is no mountain we cannot climb. There is no summit we cannot reach. There is no challenge we cannot meet. There is no victory we cannot have. We will not bend. We will not break. We will not yield. Ever, ever, ever. We will never give in. We will never give up. And we will never, ever back down. We will never let you down. As long as we are confident and united, the tyrants we are fighting do not stand even a little chance. Because we are Americans, and Americans kneel to God and God alone. And it is time to start talking about greatness for our country again.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everyone doing today? I want to know what he said that was wrong. Nobody could tell me what he just said in that speech, where he was inaccurate, lying, inaccurate, wrong. If anybody could tell me what he said and what he just, in that speech, right there, what he said that was wrong. I'm not talking about bring up some other shit to try to discredit him. You see, because when you're right, what people like to do is bring up things to discredit you. Because you're right. They can't argue the points. I'm going to say this again. If you are having a discussion with somebody and you are on opposing viewpoints, And the individual then tries to change the subject by discussing something that is not pertinent to what you are currently discussing and talking about. They know that they are wrong, and they're trying to get around exposing the fact that you are right. So I'm just asking, what did he say that was wrong in that speech? Period. I'm not asking about no past behavior. We're going right into the show. Shout out to Blizz Lanes. This is Morning Frost, BBN Community. Salute. How you doing? What up? Artist formerly known as Anandre. I think that's him. Used to be green, but his name looked like it's spelled different also. Anyway, look, listen, pay attention. I'm going to go extremely slow on this because I have to be careful, because some of the things that I'm going to be saying, it's a shame that in order for street people to pay you attention, you have to be ignorant, or you have to sound ignorant. And the more educated that you sound, and the more you sound like you know what you're talking about, the more you are an outcast. That's why it doesn't bother me to do shit by myself, because I realize my journey isn't for everyone. Now, with that being said, I want to explain something real quick for everybody that thinks that this raid is because Donald Trump did something wrong. This raid is not, I don't believe that this raid is because Donald Trump did anything wrong. I'm going to tell you right now why the raid happened. What's about to happen in American politics? What's about to happen in American politics? There's about to be elections, correct? I'm going to tell you what happens, right? The main reason why I can tell y'all what's going to happen before it happens is because I don't be looking at other people's YouTube channels too tough. And when I do look at other people's YouTube channels, I look for specific things. Elections. Shout out to Black Thugger. So anytime they say anything that is outside the scope of what we are going to discuss, or something that I don't deem valuable, because it's, it might be valuable to somebody else, but to us it might not have as much value, I don't intake that information. I don't accept it. I put it somewhere in my brain, so if it has to come up for discussion, I can. And I can also explain why I don't accept it. So the reason I'm saying this is this. There is no one on this side of YouTube that does politics better than the BBN Network and Jack Frost, and there is no question of that. And I just be dipping my toe in the water. I don't even be jumping in. This is not me being cocky. This is me telling you, pay the fucking attention. The elections are coming up. Guess what Donald Trump had, or what they believe Donald Trump had to have in Mar-A-Lago? Boom. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell. On just another note, shout out to Suzette Carbuckle. Shout out to Black Thugger. On another note of something that y'all might not know, the FBI also took, I forgot the guy's, he's a politician. The FBI also took his cell phone. No, he's a reporter, pardon me. So they're looking for something specific. What kind of paperwork is there only one of? Whatever, look, listen, pay attention. Whatever paperwork Trump stole or took or whatever they're accusing him of, They should have copies. Why do they have to go take the copies he has? I'm going to say this again because I don't think people are paying attention. Whatever paperwork they are accusing Trump of taking, it's paper. There's copies. Why would they need to go take the copies that Trump has? You go take paperwork from people because you don't have it, not because you have it. You take the paperwork so you can go through the paperwork and see what they have. But if you already have the paperwork, there's no reason to go get the paperwork. There's copies. Hell, even if you take the paperwork, they could have made copies. Is anybody paying attention? Because I'm trying my best not to point. Because when I point, people say I didn't do the work. So I got to show my work, like in math. Because when I just give you the answer, people say I don't do the work. So we doing the work. Shout out to Tori Mosey. Says Hillary just released What About Her Emails merch. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why none of y'all should be laughing at that. Name me a country in other parts of the world that got melanated people in it that like Hillary Clinton. Now I need to know why American blacks like her. Name me just one. Name me one melanated country in the world that actually likes Hillary Clinton. Just so y'all know, they all hate her and think she's the devil. All the countries, the melanated countries, Haiti, all of them. So explain to me why us black people love her so much. Can somebody explain this shit to me? And for everybody that's wondering why we rocking this is the jersey I used to cause so much fear to motherfuckers' hearts when they used to see me pulling up to the park. I decided to put it on today. I had this jersey since I was a teenager. East Bay. Let's go. Hold on. I'm going to read some of these comments. Also, if you're liking any part of this show today, if you just appreciate the network, if you appreciate the channel and you want to show some support, you can always pull up to the Cash App, the Super Chat, or to the PayPal. Also, you can just hit the like button because we got like almost 60 people in here with 9 likes. You can do that also. Shout out to Richie, says good morning for us, BBN. Hit the like button. They don't want exactly. Shout out to Susan Boss-Vidal. Obviously, Trump has some information. But not even information. I would assume. I would assume it would be called evidence. You see, because when you're the president, you get to touch everything. You are the commander in chief. Every single law enforcement agency is under your command. If you was voting in the 90s, you would hate her and Biden too, and that's a whole fact. If you was reading politics in the 90s, you would have never fell for the bullshit unless you was just old. Not saying all old people. I just know a couple of old people that just love the Clintons, and there's nothing that you could tell them. That's all. It's just that was a personal thing with them. Devil's Advocate says, they just did put extra BS on him so that he can't run. That's what they're trying to do. It's a game. He has some papers that are or were top secret. They clearly waited for him. No, I don't even think it was top secret papers is what I'm trying to tell you. I think he has information that's going to hurt the Democratic Party if it comes out before the elections or during the elections. That's what I think this is about. I think he has evidence proving that people in the Democratic Party have been doing some of these things that he's been accusing them of doing. That's it. That's what I think this is about. He has evidence. He was gonna hold on to the shit and release it when it's gonna be the most fucking they're gonna hold on to it and release it when it's gonna have the best impact. That's right during when people are gonna make their decisions. That's when it's gonna have the most impact. If he released it 2 months ago, people might forget. They might have thought up a whole bunch of lies. If you release it right at that moment, people don't got time to prepare. You gotta make a decision. Shout out to the Art of D Glass and Rich putting the Cash App in the chat. Also, no disrespect, but this is just a policy that I like to have over here. Unless you are an active dropper, the person that donates to the channel, no disrespect, I prefer for you to not put the Cash App into the chat. Because it seems hypocritical, one. So I don't, you know what I'm saying, with all due respect. I'm not coming for nobody and I'm not asking for nothing. I just don't think that anybody could ever ask somebody to do something that they're not willing to do. Sebastian Tompkins says, BBN fam, good morning, Jack. How you doing? Salute, my brother. Shout out to Art of D Glass putting the Cash App in the chat. What up, Immortal? So listen, pay attention. I'm going super slow with this shit, by the way. I'm about to play the speech again in a minute. I want y'all to, we're going to play the speech right now again. I played it in the beginning of the show. Listen. We're going to play what Trump had to say. Listen. Pay attention.
Nation in decline. We are a failing nation. We are a nation that has the highest inflation in over 40 years. Where the stock market just finished the worst first half of a year in more than 5 decades. We are a nation that has the highest energy cost in its history, and we are no longer energy independent or energy dominant, which we were just 2 short years ago. We are a nation that is begging Venezuela and Saudi Arabia for oil. We are a nation that surrendered in Afghanistan, leaving behind dead soldiers, American citizens, and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment in the world. We are a nation that allowed Russia to devastate a country, Ukraine, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. We're a nation that has weaponized its law enforcement against the opposing political party like never before. We've never seen anything like this. We're a nation that no longer has a free and fair press. Fake news is about all you get. We're a nation where free speech is no longer allowed, where crime is rampant like never before, where the economy has been collapsing, where more people died of COVID in 2021 than in 2020. We're a nation that is allowing Iran to build a massive nuclear weapon and China to use the trillions and trillions of dollars it's taken from the United States to build a military to rival our own. We are a nation that over the past 2 years is no longer respected or listened to all around the world. And we are a nation that is hostile to liberty and freedom and faith. We're a nation whose economy is floundering, whose stores are not stocked, whose deliveries are not coming, and whose educational system is ranked at the bottom of every list. We are a nation that in many ways has become a joke. But soon we will have greatness again. It was hard-working patriots like you who built this country, and it is hard-working patriots like you who are going to save our country. There is no mountain we cannot climb. There is no summit we cannot reach. There is no challenge we cannot meet. There is no victory we cannot have. We will not bend. We will not break. We will not yield. Ever, ever, ever. We will never give in. We will never give up. And we will never, ever back down. We will never let you down. As long as we are confident and united, the tyrants we are fighting do not stand even a little chance. Because we are Americans, and Americans kneel to God and God alone. And it is time to start talking about greatness for our country again.
Let me explain something real quick. I don't want a whole lot of people in my chat putting the Cash App in my chat. So this isn't about don't put the Cash App up. This is about I don't want people putting my Cash App up in the chat every 5 minutes. My admins do it. That's enough. I don't need anybody else to actually do it. But if you're a person that donates to the channel and you do it, I assume you're doing it to let me know that you donated. So when people that donate to the channel do it, I usually look to see if they donated. If you're not an admin, I would prefer if you didn't do that. Especially since there's this theory that I only want people here to donate when I'm obviously doing content. So I just want to be clear on that. You understand? Just so we can be clear. Don't come into my chat just putting the Cash App up when you know that you're not a supporter. And I'm not coming for you. I'm saying support or do something else. I don't care if you leave here and never come back again, and I don't care if you stay here and enjoy. I'm saying it don't matter. Now take that however you want to take it. I know you're gonna take it the most negative way, because everything I say I take the most negative way, because that's all you want to hear. That's why I don't care to speak with you people. With that being said, tell me what Donald Trump said that was wrong. I didn't ask you to donate today. I'm just asking to not put the Cash App in the chat, and I thought I said it so nice. You know what I'm saying? I thought I said it so nice. Like, no matter how nicely I say anything, y'all got a problem with it. Like, y'all just got a problem with no matter what I say. That's the point I just made, by the way. Because I was so polite when I just said, please don't put the Cash App in the chat if you're not donating. Which is logical sense. Yeah, you understand? Do you understand what I mean by I just make logical sense and they try to make like I'm just going off the deep end? Shout out to Susan Boyce Fidel with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Y'all know when y'all do the 5 fingers thing, y'all could put people names if y'all want and directly slap them. Thanks for the reminder, haters. All right, let's get to the actual show, by the way. You know the thing that they say that I don't do, that I actually do sometimes for 2 hours in a row, and all they could do is get on here for 2 hours in a row and talk about me. They can't do content for 3. Shout out to them niggas. Let me niggas just be like, yo, what Jack Rose doing today? My lips is tired. Anyway, shout out to the few. Listen, they think I want niggas to come back. I don't. I want y'all niggas to just go disappear and just forget I exist. I don't want to deal with you niggas. Listen and pay attention. Tell me one thing that Donald Trump said that was wrong. Could y'all tell me one thing that Donald Trump said that was wrong? One. Just one. I'm not. See, this is the thing I'm trying to explain. You see, I'm literally unbiased. So when somebody says something to me that makes sense, independent of how I feel about them, that shit just makes sense. What the fuck are you talking about? But when Donald Trump says something that makes sense, you want to know what people say? You can't like him if you black. Why? Donald Trump got like 4 or 5 black people out of prison. How many black people did fucking Biden get out of prison? Oh, no, he only puts them there. My fault. That was a stupid-ass question. Black people voted 2 of the biggest reasons black people are in jail into the presidency. And you know who told you to vote for them? Black people. And they're going to tell you who to vote for next time. Y'all vote for them if y'all want. I don't care how much I like them. I'm not voting for no one they asked me to vote for, period. I have to already be ready to vote for that person and be like, oh shit, you on board too? And I'm not calling no names out, but I'm just saying, every single individual that said vote for Biden because he is the best candidate, every last one of you, I am not ever voting with you ever on anything. I'd have to already independently come to that conclusion for me to agree with you on it. Not you be able to convince me into anything. And they just backpedaling. They're not even admitting it. You want to know why? Because somebody's still getting paid. Tell me where I'm wrong. So you was busy thinking that Biden really was a good candidate. Now that you see he's not. Why aren't you talking about, yo, Biden, he tricked me? Why aren't you saying this shit? I'm about to really get into it in 2 seconds, but why aren't they talking about how Biden tricked them? Can somebody explain that to me? I'll accept that. I'll accept that people get tricked. I'll accept that 100%. You got tricked. It happens. Damn it. Banana in the tailpipe, right? Every time. I'll accept that. Do you get it? I'll accept that. Anyway, listen, pay attention. Why is the Mar-A-Lago raid something? I'll explain for you real quick. Every single president has taken papers and been told to return papers. Why did they go and personally need to go to his Mar-A-Lago estate to go pick up those papers? He's the president. You could just tell him to return the papers, which you already have copies of. So why do you need him to return them? Why would you need somebody to return something that is yours and you have copies of? First, I need somebody to explain that. Because they wasn't looking for that. What they was looking for was evidence that they also already had copies of. They just don't want Trump to be able to use the evidence. And this is what I believe. Now let's talk about something else for 2 seconds. Did you hear when Trump said about all of the billions of dollars of technology, military equipment that they left in Afghanistan after we lost Afghanistan, which we did? What the hell you think is just currently happening in the Ukraine? Didn't I tell you that that's what was happening in the Ukraine last night? He gave this shit dropped. This shit dropped after, by the way. I believe this shit dropped after our live. I did not hear this morning. Isn't that exactly what I told you is happening in the Ukraine? So are you trying to tell me that these bullshit ass YouTube bloggers that don't know shit that's out here trying to tell you I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm literally telling y'all what's going on in the world so specifically and so to the point that a president makes a speech and put my verbiage in it when I know for hell that he didn't fucking hear me say it? And you still believe these bloggers when they tell me I don't know what I'm talking about? You still believe these channels that talk shit about me at this point? We was literally having this conversation yesterday. This is not me being cocky. You haven't seen me cocky. You haven't. You think you have. You have not. I do get cocky, but you haven't seen it. Sebastian Tompkins said it's called research. Also, just knowing what you're talking about. Just knowing what you're talking about. You see what happens when you know what you're talking about? I don't have to change the subject while we're talking about what the fuck we talking about. Now ask yourself why every time somebody has a disagreement with me, they got to change the subject. Ask me. Why every single time somebody has a disagreement with me, they got to change the subject and bring up stuff that don't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Why they got to attack my character? Why can't they bring up facts? Oh, so every time you disagree with Jack, you just attack his character. You don't actually know a way he's wrong. You just, all right, whatever, fuck it, right? Anyway, listen and pay attention. Let me show you this myself. Hold on. Deflection is a weak argument. That's what everybody does when they fucking come in here and has something with me. And then they built a whole community off of starting bullshit arguments with me and then deflecting. So that's why I just gotta assume those people didn't like me to begin with. That's why I'm saying stay over there. I don't even want you niggas to, and this is not disrespect. Look at this shit. Okay. Now, he just shook his hand. Why is he waiting for another handshake? Why is he waiting for another handshake? Why did he just act like he was supposed to get a handshake? He shook his hand, shakes the next guy's hand. He already forgot he shook his hand. He forgot already. How? How did he already forget he shook his hand, yo? Look, shake his hand. Shake that guy's hand. Now, he already forgot he shook his hand. He forgot already. Shook his hand, shook his hand. He forgot. Good shit. He forgot he shook his hand right after he shook his hand. Watch, one more time. Shook his hand, now he's waiting to get a handshake. Where the people at that said vote for this guy? Where the people at that said vote for this guy? Where the people at that told us to vote for, don't vote for him, vote for the vice president? You mean the woman that at the debates got absolutely eviscerated? The woman that at the debates got killed at the debates. Her whole record is terrible. You saying you wanted us to vote for Biden because of her? Okay. Let's just watch Biden once again within seconds, not even a whole second. Do you know how long a second actually is? It was in less than 3 seconds. He forgot. Maybe 2 seconds. He forgot he shook somebody's hand. That's less than 2 seconds. He forgot he shook somebody's hand. He's our president. Where all the people at that said vote for him? Where the people at that's going to tell us to vote for him again? Where they at? Where are the people at that keep talking about how terrible Trump is? Yes, this version of Biden beat her. It's a fact. So, this nigga can't even remember he shook somebody's hand. But all y'all want us to do is vote for him because we hate Trump. I don't want to hear you talk about integrity. People like to say they're tough, so they have integrity. No, man, there's a lot of assholes with no integrity that's pretty tough, man. I met a lot of them. He wanted to sub 5 with a black head side. What up, Joey B? So hold on, listen, pay attention. Hold on. We ain't even all the way there yet. Now let's get to the crux of the matter. This is way enough priming. Okay, so listen and pay attention. There is a investigation going on in Manhattan against Trump. There's an investigation going on in Georgia against Trump. Listen, pay attention. What they're trying to do is make it so Trump can't run because they can't beat him. You want to know why they can't beat Trump? Anybody knows why they can't beat Trump? I want to stop here for a minute. Anybody knows why they can't beat Trump? Or does anybody have a reason why they believe he can't beat Trump? I think they can't beat Trump. I might have a reason, but there's also other reasons why they can't beat Trump. Do you have a reason why they can't beat Trump? Biden, yeah, Biden can't beat Trump. Biden shouldn't be able to beat the freaking ham sandwich. What the hell? They should have meat, and they'd be like, yo, Biden, you can't beat it. I'm just saying. That's what they should have. Just be meat somewhere and shit. Like, yo, Biden, you can't beat it. You need more training. Listen, pay attention. The reason why they can't beat Trump is because there's so many black people that are going to now vote for Trump. They're not going to be able to trick the black population again. There's no way that they're going to be able to trick us again. They didn't trick me. I ain't vote for Biden. But they tricked a lot of people. Our activists are about to lose all of their credibility the next presidential election. This is their last run. I'm going to say that again. I'm not calling any names because I'm hoping that it doesn't happen. But they're about to lose all of their credibility. I'm telling you that I said it. I love these motherfuckers. But they're about to lose all of their credibility. Because when the next elections come up, there's going to be no reason. There's going to be no discernible reason to go against Trump other than you just don't want good in the country. There's going to be no discernible reason. Trump is about to, if what I'm thinking is correct, they are about to start releasing information to the press. And that's what this was about. Trump, they're using the law enforcement against Trump. Trump is about to use the judicial system against them and put people in a position where they're going to have to openly do shit that's going to have the American people question whether the government has our best interest in mind. You do understand if the American people just decided right now to just stop paying taxes, there's nothing the government can do, right? Like, literally. Like, if every American person just decided we're not paying no more mortgages, y'all niggas can eat a dick. There's nothing that the government can do. Literally, there's nothing they can do. If all American people just started saying, you know what, I want to get paid in cash, or we're gonna just use a different money system in order to exchange goods. You know, there's really nothing that the government can do. What up, the Archer? You do understand that, right? That's what's going on in China right now. The people just decided to stop paying their mortgage, and there's nothing that the government can do. In China, in China, they got wild shit in China where they do these horns, and you gotta come outside so they could go check you for like whatever this disease is, and if you don't come outside, they take you to jail, like that. So they treating their people like that, and their people still decided to not pay their mortgage. You do understand that the only reason why any government stands the way it is able to stay together, any democracy, any ruling party is ever able to stay ruling is because everybody agrees that they're the ruling party. You do know this, right? That's how the ruling party stays in power. People just agreeing that they're the ruling party. That's it. If people just decide that they are not the ruling party no more, we don't give a fuck what they're doing, what are they going to do? You want to know why they're so scared of Trump? Because Trump people is the niggas with all the guns. That's why they're trying to take all the guns from people. Trump niggas got all the guns. They can't take over America right now. You think they can take over America right now? Hold on, stop everything. You think even if our military decided to take over America right now, you think they can't? They cannot. Even if they brought all of their military forces to America and started doing fucking, they cannot. They gotta get them guns out of them white niggas' hands first. First of all, they ain't got a chance taking over Texas. That's a wrap. Copy? I don't think people be listening. Why do you think they coming after the guns like they coming after the guns? If illegal guns is the problem, why are you coming after legal guns? Illegal drugs are a problem. Do they ever come after legal drugs? You ever hear them say we're gonna take Percocets off the market because people got a lean addiction? Do you understand what they try to get people to agree with that don't make sense? Also, we got an event tonight. We're going to an event tonight. If you would like to be one of the producers on the event that we're going to tonight, you could drop something in the Cash App or in the PayPal. What up, Frederick? Susan Boyd says they don't have a chance, and anyone I know, we got extra. Look, they can't take over America right now. They're still trying to... Man, there's people that be having... There's motherfuckers that got enough guns in their freaking home to fucking militarize their neighborhood, my nigga. They got enough... There's motherfuckers down in whatever part or whatever town they might be in that got more guns in that town than they might have in a... Do you understand? One dude might own like 100 guns. Another dude might own 500 guns. What do you think is going to happen if the military come here and start going crazy? All of these gun show people that run the gun shows. What you think they're going to do? What do you think the Trump supporters is going to do when it's high time to pull out and do that walking? Them niggas ran up in the fucking Capitol. Now I'm about to tell you some real shit. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Drop some frost in the chat if y'all want to hear the real reason why his compound got raided. And I'm going to wait a minute because I want to see some fucking frost. And if I don't see no frost, I'm not telling nobody. Matter of fact, I want 40 likes. How many likes we got in here already? I want double the likes. I'm about to tell y'all some real, super real shit. I want double the likes. I want double the likes, so I want $50 to the Cash App. Which one y'all want to do. I prefer double the likes, though. I prefer the $50 to the Cash App. It's not even a slow walk. It's now or never. Let's get the likes up. I am going to slow walk it until we get to 40. Hit the like button. Just hit the like button. You want to hear this. Hit the like button. You want to hear this. Hit the like. You want to hear this. There is nobody that do politics on this side of YouTube as well as I do it. There is no one. I'm the only one over here that's probably equipped to fucking interview a politician, in my opinion. And yeah, we've interviewed politicians. Y'all already know that. We have interviewed politicians for the people that's in the chat. Jack be moving. I don't know what to tell you. When we doing good, we out in the world, nigga. when we can get out in the world, we out in the world. We going out there and getting content. Remember, I used to just pull up on shit and go live all the time. Y'all forget about that. When y'all was showing up with the support, I was showing up with the content. I used to just be everywhere in New York, just pulling up live to everything. Don't act like that ain't the truth. Don't act like that ain't the truth. When the support is there, the work is there. Don't act like that ain't the truth. Y'all got 10 more likes to get there, but I'll prime it a little bit more. I got 10 more likes to get there. I'm not going to tell y'all. I'm not going to tell you. As soon as the support comes back, I'll be back outside. That's all I can tell y'all. The support has to come back first, and there's nothing I can personally do about that. When the support comes back first and I can get myself situated to where it's something that I could be capable of. Right now, it's not something that I'm capable of. The support has to come first. That's just the way it is, and there's nothing that I could do about that as much as I would like to. And that's just what it is. So as long as the support isn't there, there's nothing I could do currently. All we can do is remember the good old days when we had support. Or when we had enough support to be able to go out into the world and bring content that couldn't nobody else do. Nobody else couldn't do the content. Why do you think they want to stop me so bad? Why do you think they want me done? Can nobody else do the content? Anyway, 7 more likes, man. I'm not going to tell you. You want to know. Matter of fact, you should go hit your friends up and share the link and tell them to pull up before I even say the thing. Believe me. Ooh, hold on. I'm making sure I didn't. It just almost skipped my brain. See, y'all gonna wait. It's gonna get 40 likes when I forget what I'm trying to say, and then I'm not gonna be able to say it the same way, or I'm gonna have to go and remember exactly the point that I was trying to make, or the point in which I was holding on to. Hold on. Oh, might be too late. Oh, might be too late. I might have forgot. We gotta wait until I remember. Hold on, what was it? Might have to wait till I remember. I might have forgot. Uh-oh. Y'all took too long. I might have forgot. I might have took too long. Oh, man. Well, somebody took the like away. I might have forgot. I don't know what to tell you. I might have forgot. Somebody took the like away. Y'all niggas is just petty. Shout out to that dude. I might have forgot though. Hold on. I jotted down somewhere. I'm checking to see if I jotted down somewhere. Also, Trump pled the Fifth Amendment. He 100% should have pled the Fifth Amendment. He should not have answered anything. So for all of the people that might be saying, alright, so as soon, okay, I'll say it. Susan Boyce-Bedell, shout out to Susan Boyce-Bedell. I mean, this, alright, shout out to Susan Boyce-Bedell. Susan Boyce-Bedell with the $25 drop. She said, here's my half. Where's the other one? Here's my half. Where's everyone else? Susan Boyce-Bedell came with half of the $50. She said, where's everybody else? Susan Boyce-Bedell with the $50 drop. She said, we want this information, you rat bastards. Where's everybody else at? I'm trying to make sure I remember. Hold on. When I say this thing I'm about to say, it's going to really put in perspective exactly why y'all niggas just be going for the Democrats. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you niggas. Shout out to Susan Boyce-Bedell. She's stupid. I was gonna pin the comment. I can't pin the comment here. Hold on. Susan Boyce-Bedell is stupid. I love our people. I like when our people is having a good time. That helps me have a good time. That's why
summer's hottest deal is here.
That's why, like, I'm super silly. Like, when I'm in a relationship with somebody and stuff like that, like, I'm super silly. I need you to laugh. I need you to be happy. I need you to enjoy yourself. so I could vicariously enjoy myself through you. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to be happy. I need you to be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? It's important to me. I get pleasure from that. It's important. I feel like I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? But I can be stubborn sometimes too. I'm jacked. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins with the $10 drop. He says, I don't have the 25, but it adds up. Who's next? Pulling our blessings down from the heavens. Who's next? Shout out to the Most High. Just because. Just because. Just shout out to the Most High. You don't even need a reason. Some of y'all don't just say shout out to the Most High sometimes. I'm not in real talk, like in my real regular everyday life. Sometimes I just be like shout out to the Most High. Real talk. That's just how stupid. But I really do that. I really do that. It's just how stupid. But sometimes I just be like, damn, shout out to the Most High. Most of the time it's when something good happens. Don't get it confused. But, you know, shout out to them. Or I see something pretty. Like, especially if I'm walking outside and I just see something really pretty. You know what I mean? So bless it. Sebastian said, who's next? I want to know the info. Yeah. So I'm like, shout out to the Most High. Let me see a nice sunset or some, you know, animals being nature. You know what I'm saying? Capture those moments in life, man. Appreciate it. Now everybody gets a chance to see beauty. You know? And I'm not saying because people are blind. I'm saying because some people just can't recognize it. You know? Feel blessed that you got a heart that can recognize beauty. You should feel blessed if you got a heart that can recognize beauty. Some people's hearts can't recognize beauty. Sebastian Tompkins says, who's next? I want to know the info. Look, oh shit, we're 1 like away. The trolls came in here and don't want y'all to do no more drops. So I think the trolls started hitting the like button. I think the trolls was like, yo, look, man, this nigga, and we better hit that like button before they send the whole 50. Oh, man. That's a fact. Beauty is different to different people's perspective. Check this out. Listen. Pay attention. Donald Trump allegedly had paperwork of illegal activity by the FBI themselves. That nigga is savage. Donald Trump allegedly had information of the FBI doing illegal shit. That's why they raided his crib in the middle of the night. That's my dude. Y'all stay being against Donald Trump. Why? Now I want to know why. Now I want to know why. He gets black people out of jail and he's fighting the cops. Why do you hate him? Why do you hate him? He gets black people out of jail and he's fighting the cops. Not just the cops, but the FBI. Yeah, if you don't have anything to donate, you could always just hit the like button. That's it. You don't have to donate nothing. You can literally just hit the like button and enjoy the show. The nigga Trump got information on the FBI. Allegedly. That's allegedly why now tell me why we hate Trump. Can somebody tell me why we hate Trump? I'm here, I'm listening. I'm here, you got my undivided attention. A lot of y'all like to just say the opposite of what I'm saying. Here's your opportunity. I got my Grant Hill on today. Let's go. He's khaki. That's why a lot of people hate him. That's not how Susan Bolt-Spadell sounds, by the way. I'm pretty sure her voice is much more melodic. Yeah, but when you come in with the facts and when you write, why can't you be confident about what you're saying? People want you to not be confident about what you're saying because they're saying the opposite of what you're saying. If you're saying something that's right, why can't you be confident in what you're saying? That's not being cocky. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher. Tell Tina to sit high. That's not being cocky. When I come on here and I say, yo, there's a whole fucking community of niggas that's just on my dick. That's not me being cocky. That's me stating facts. You can't be cocky if you're stating a fucking fact. What up, Don Star? Nah, Trump is a New Yorker. That's how we give it up. That's why it kills me when other New Yorkers. That's why it kills me when other, because we talking about Trump, motherfuckers. That's why it kills me. Oh shit, so they trending my video? For everybody that's new here, I'm Jack Frost. This is the BBN Network. We talk about a lot of stuff. There's a ton of channels that hate me. Don't watch their videos. Don't watch their videos. Now listen and pay attention. Trump allegedly had information that was implicating the FBI in crimes. That's why they went to Mar-A-Lago. Why would the fuck would they need to go get paperwork back from him that they got copies of? This isn't a movie. There's not one copy. There's not one copy. This isn't a movie. I know that y'all have not heard about these things, right? There's these machines. They're literally called copying machines. You put paper in this side, a light goes over it. It then superimposes the imagery from that pages onto how many other pages you would like to have that imagery superimposed on. I don't know if y'all guys heard of this. It's pretty old technology. These things exist. So why would they need to go to Trump's fucking estate to go get paperwork that they obviously got multiple copies of? Am I just making too much sense? Also, if you are enjoying any part of this show, you can pull up to the Cash App, the Super Chat, or the PayPal. And we have a BBN shop down below. Go check out our store. I'm pretty sure that we got something that fits your personality. We have something that fits your personality. I promise you. Go down there. Look at it. See all of the things. We said all of the things at the same time. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher. Listen, look, pay attention. Pay attention. Once again, I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. I actually don't even like Trump, to be honest with you. But I don't dislike him. You understand? Like, Trump isn't a person that I say I like. I don't have any affinity for him. But I don't look at Trump and think I want bad things to happen to him. I don't dislike Trump. Copy? He's waiting for the most advantageous time. That's a fact. Yo, look. I know what it was for. I was trying to remember what paperwork they was looking for specifically. That's what I was trying to remember. I do my own thing, like 50 Cent said. Y'all already know I do my own thing. That's what most of the people that be mad at me be complaining about. That I stay only doing my own thing and I won't go do things with them. I'm laughing, but that shit is the truth. Shout out to them niggas. Not all of them niggas, because some of them niggas is assholes. But some of them I'm pretty cool with. I just haven't had the opportunity to be able to work with them yet. I want to register as a nomad. Why don't we come up with a new party just called the Nomad Party? We don't care what your personal preferences is. We just have a movement, a mission statement that's to better the lives of human beings. We call it the Nomad Party. Because we don't have a home. We're living occupation. Just so you can understand why I said nomad, for anybody that think that I just thought of any old word. Nomad in Cyberpunk 2077. The USA in that game is called NUSA, the New United States of America, where it's corporations versus the world. I've never even seen that. That's a thing? Are you serious? Are you fucking with me? Am I channeling something again? That's a real thing? You serious? Are you fucking with me? I need a second. Sorry. What the fuck? It's a video game? It got 7 out of 10 on stream and 9 out of 10 on IGN. Yeah, I don't care about that though. I want to know what the fucking... What is this? This might be my, this might be something I need to start doing. You might have just accidentally told me something to do. That's how God talks to us. Is it a good game? Is it multiplayer? I should not be this interested. Anyway, I didn't know. Sorry about that. It's an NFT game. Well, I'm probably not going to win. Where the nomads were seen as the enemies. Oh, so it was a terrible game. I didn't know. Anyway, damn, it was that bad? Shout out to Sons to Fathers TV. Salute my brother. It was that bad? Hey, go figure. Let's get back to what we was talking about. I think I got some more stuff for y'all. I know I got more stuff for y'all. It's not bad. It's a big game. It had a lot of glitches at launch. So they launched it before it was ready. All right, so that's what happened. That's what I be trying to tell people that be coming and asking me to like help them with what they're doing. I be trying to tell them sometimes they're not ready for what they're trying to do. But then they look at me like, no, I am ready. And then they think I'm trying to hold them back when in reality I'm trying to say you only get one first impression. You're not ready yet. Let's get some of these shit shored up. And instead of people working on the thing that they need to get shored up, they look at me like I'm trying to hold them back. And then they get mad at me and leave. And then they go try to do the same thing on their own and find out I told the truth. Why do you think all of the people that leave here when they're busy trying to tell me that I don't know how to do YouTube or I'm trying to hold them back, why do you think every single last person that left here to go out on their own didn't do nothing? Because I wasn't holding them back. I gave them good advice that they just refused to take. Hold on. Listen to this. You know how I keep saying to y'all, tell me why you hate Trump? I say this all the time, right?
Committed this president that had committed this many provable criminal acts.
But what are the provable criminal acts, I guess?
Provable criminal acts. Well, I'm done talking.
So the dude said that Trump committed criminal acts.
Provable criminal
So
acts.
his next honest question was, okay, what provable acts are you talking about? So then this guy did exactly what the people in the chat do to me when they come tell me I'm wrong about something. And then when I say, okay, what am I actually wrong about? But I'm not wrong about nothing. They just telling y'all I'm wrong about something because they lying.
That had committed this many provable criminal acts.
But what are the provable criminal acts, I guess?
Provable criminal acts.
He don't know nothing. He just heard somebody say something.
I'm done talking.
He just heard somebody say something. These are the guys that want to come debate me. They heard somebody say something, and then they want to come debate me by saying what the person said. So then when I say, okay, where do you get this information from? They can't tell me how they got the information because they're just repeating what somebody else said. They don't know what they're talking about. They memorized whatever it is that they're saying. They didn't learn anything. But they think that they could come have a debate with me while they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just repeating what they heard somebody else say. And when that fails, they just say the opposite of what I'm saying. This is what these niggas is. Look at this shit.
Gang stalking, like, come on.
This is what's going on in my life. I just want you to see just how sick these niggas really is. Look at this shit.
Look at this guy. Like, how blatant is this? Is this not gang stalking? Like, come on. What is this? Look at this guy.
This is literally my life, though.
Like, am I in danger? Should I, Holy. Is there a reason why you're following me? Holy! You see that? If he comes back around, then you know.
I just want to show y'all that. Like, how do y'all niggas be out here being them niggas that be following niggas and thinking that you real niggas? Y'all be the dudes that be following people and thinking that you real. Like, how you real? Yeah, that's what they do. They don't do research. They just hear somebody say something. They don't even know why the person is saying the thing. And then they come and they want to debate somebody. You don't even know what you're talking about. You just heard a person say a thing. You can't even explain the thing you're trying to talk about. And when I ask you to explain the thing, you get mad at me and say I'm not respecting your opinion. You don't have an opinion. That's literally repeating what somebody else has said with no context or understanding about what they're talking about is not an opinion. It's parroting. You're parroting the person. A parrot?
You do do not deserve.
Okay, no. That's it. You're just parroting. Somebody said a thing, you're just parroting what they said. You don't have no input. You don't have nothing to add to the situation. You don't even know what you're talking about. But you want me to respect your opinion when you don't even know what you're talking about. Same thing with Kevin Samuels. Women, when it comes up, but they can't give their reasons just what somebody said. They don't even have no. It's like, what the fuck, yo? So don't tell me about respecting somebody's opinion that don't even have an opinion. They're just repeating something that they heard. How often do you see me say, ask somebody about what they're talking about in a very nice way, and instead of them explaining, they start talking shit about me? Because they can't explain. They don't have no points. I actually did the research. They didn't. They exposed themselves. They'll have one little point that they think they know everything about, but since that point don't be meaning nothing, as soon as you expose that point, they don't have nothing. So they'll do mad research, but since they don't know what they took, well, not mad research, so they'll get something that they'll, it's so crazy when you're talking to people that really don't know. I'm gonna change the subject. We're gonna get back to what we're talking about. Fuck them niggas. But when you're talking to people that really don't know something, like you just can't explain it. It's literally impossible. Because they think they know. So every single thing that you say to them, they think they know what you're really talking about. You understand what I'm saying? They're not listening. They're waiting to respond. Wouldn't be surprised if the form of digital currency is released as a stimulus check. Nah. Well, no. They could just put whatever it is in your bank account. I mean, they don't have to. They're trying to set everybody up so everybody has a bank account. You do understand this, right? You do understand this, right? Like this isn't rocket science. They want everybody to have a bank account. Okay, stop. Rewind. What did Biden do? Biden signed the thing to make it so that anybody that has $600 or more in a bank account, now that the government could go inside of your bank account and they could go through all of your shit. Almost everybody got over $600. So many people got over $600 in their bank account. So now anybody that has $600 in their bank account, the government could just audit you for no reason. They can just go through all of your shit. Not because you did anything wrong, but because you got $600 in your bank account. Okay, what did the IRS just do? They just hired 47,000 new IRS agents. Why do you think they hired 47,000 new IRS agents? To go after the 1%? Why would they need to do that for? The 1% don't need that many new IRS agents to go after the 1%. Why would you hire 47,000 new IRS agents? So shout out, I got something in my tooth I was eating. Wait, what you talking about, Susan? Oh! Look, listen, pay attention. Listen and pay attention. $600. Exactly. If you don't got, you would have it by the end of the month. It's gonna be in your fucking bank account at some point. Once it hits in your bank account, now they can audit your bank account. Period. Are you listening? Now they got 67,000 new fucking IRS agents. Why would they do that? Yes, they going after the PPP loans, but they also just looking for money. Why are they just looking for money? Because we're giving all of our money to other countries. We're fighting an unwinnable war in the Ukraine. They're just throwing money over there. $59 billion came up missing. Billion with a B. Can't be accounted for. So shout out to all of our activists that keep telling us how we got to not vote for Trump and how we have to vote for the Democratic Party. Your guys' credibility is impeccable. You guys' credibility is impeccable. Even when you see what's going on in the world right now, you're still going to say screw Trump. You're not even going to have an open mind whatsoever because it's Trump. So that means that our enemies could do whatever they want to do to us. You ready to sacrifice the entirety of the black race just to make sure that Trump don't become a president? Right? At some point, they're just going to have to come out and apologize. I'm not upset at them or nothing like that. Don't get it confused. But if they don't come out and apologize at some point, Biden wouldn't be in office if it wasn't for certain individuals. They have to come out and apologize at one point or another. They just got to say that they was bamboozled. They just got to say that they was tricked. I believe different. I'll accept it. I think that you should. I think if they just come out and say, yo, look, mistakes happen. We believe that these people was going to do this. Okay, she can't dance, but I like that shape. She is definitely not doing the thing the right way, but I like that shape.
What? Can I not get this?
I like that shape. She's not doing the thing right, but I like the shape. The shape is on point. And she like 5'4". She is definitely doing all of the things. Just like with Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, you send $600 if you reported to IRS. Yes, but y'all do. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't want to go too far into that because that's going to lead us into a different conversation, and I want to get. It's too late in the show to get sidetracked again. My guess is they believe that he would be better for the people. Their excuse is illegal behavior, but it's big brother to me to go after the PPP loans. No, they're going after the American pop. First of all, we have been in occupation for a long time. Okay, so we were put in occupation when COVID came, just so we could be clear. Who was the one that didn't want to lock us down? Okay, so we was put in occupation when COVID came. Whether y'all realize, if you know what occupation is, when a country is under occupation, if you know what that is, you know we was under occupation. Boom, right? So we've been under occupation ever since. It's just been rolling. That's it. We've been under occupation ever since. Remember, Trump didn't want to do it. See, we have is it the 4th Amendment? What's the 4th Amendment? That's a legal search and seizure, right? Fourth Amendment.
According to Constitution Annotated, Congress.gov, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects, against unreasonable searches and seizures, shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched, and the persons or things.
Yeah, so right now we have the 4th Amendment, which they are trying to get rid of, by the way. The 4th Amendment they're trying to get rid of. They're trying to get rid of the 1st Amendment, the 4th Amendment, and they're trying to get rid of the 2nd Amendment. All of these things help to keep the people safe from the government. They're trying to get rid of all of the amendments, everything in our laws that help us keep us safe from the government. What did I tell y'all 2 years ago? About a year and a half, 2 years ago. What did I tell y'all? They was coming for all of our protections. Didn't I tell y'all that? I told you that, right? I told y'all that. They're coming for all our protections. They're coming for all of our rights. Didn't I tell y'all that? I keep explaining to people When people tell you not to watch the BBN, when people want the BBN gone, they're doing our community more harm than help. Don Starr said because of their gas prices, we might as a race not vote Democrat for the next 10 years. I was a Trump hater. I know gas wouldn't be this high if he was here. Hell no. It would not be that high. No, it would not be that high. Not at all. Trump is going to make somebody do something to make the shit reasonable. You understand? The last thing Trump want to do is be a bad leader. So Trump is going to do whatever the thing. Name me one thing that Trump said that he was going to get done and he didn't get done. Even the shit we don't like. Name me one thing. Everything the nigga said he was going to get done, he damn near got done. I don't know what to tell you and I don't know how to feel about it. The police were occupying agencies. Yup, checking you're outside. It's a fact. We are currently also really right now at any time. Look, I'm going to tell you what the issue and the problem is. Too many. I got something for a reason. Listen to this. I wanted to clip this part of Trump's speech. Listen to what Trump says.
Find that things happen to you. You will find that things happen to you that you do not deserve, but you have to put your head down and fight, fight, fight. Look at the way I've been treated lately, especially by the media. No politician in history has been treated worse or more unfairly. You can't let them get you down. You can't let the critics and the naysayers get in the way of your dreams. Adversity makes you stronger. Don't give in, don't back down, and never stop doing what you know is right. Nothing worth doing ever can be. And the more righteous your fight, the more opposition that you will face. That you will face. And the more righteous your fight, the more opposition that you will face. Ever can be. And the more righteous your fight, the more opposition that you will face.
Dieter Andrew. Okay, I am not one of those people. I think that we have a bigger issue going on than illegal immigrants being paid for by the government in America. I think you're just bringing up a different issue. I think we have bigger problems than that. I think that that's not a big problem. I know you think it's a big problem, and I'm not trying to mitigate your concerns. I'm saying me personally, I think we got bigger issues. Like our water allegedly having polio in it in New York. I think that's a bigger issue. Flint, Michigan still don't have clean water. I think that's a bigger issue. We have a ton of men and women of various different ethnicities currently locked up in jail for marijuana charges while marijuana has been decriminalized and their sentences haven't been, appropriately adjusted. And that's not even talking about the homeless issues that's going on that's so bad in some cities that I believe now hotels in LA have to, if they have any rooms that aren't being rented, they have to allow for the homeless to stay in them now. So we have way bigger issues than some immigrants that's being paid for. I'm fine with paying for the immigrants. They needed help, right? Why wouldn't we want to help people that need help? You don't want to help people that need help? Mr. Dieter Andrew? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to accuse you. You know, the Lord says we're supposed to help people whenever we have the opportunity. Shout out to the Most High, just because. But he says that we're supposed to help people whenever we have the opportunity. So we have the opportunity to help them, and you think that we shouldn't? That's a real question, by the way. I don't know your position. I'm asking. It sounds like that's your position. Yeah, you got the whole wall built. That's crazy. Then you just... From now on, when the people come in here and just say stuff, I'm just going to break down what you're saying. I'm not going to... I think I'd be jumping too quickly to my opinion of what you're saying. I'm going to just analyze what you're saying first, because I think that that's a big problem. People just they say anything, and then there might be somebody in here that just might not be informed. Skid Row is crazy. Skid Row is a ton of failed actors that got used up also. People forget about that part. A ton of failed actors that went to Hollywood, got hooked on drugs, got hooked on wild sex life binges as children and as young adults, and then they just, now they live on Skid Row. Democratic Party is Hollywood, right? Is that a helicopter? You said, what about the part that Trump said he wouldn't bend, break, and yield? And you're saying that Biden has been breaking and yielding? Biden isn't Trump. You do know that, right? So you trying to hold Trump to what Biden is doing? So you trying to hold Trump to what Biden is doing? I'm just curious. Have you decided that everything that Biden is actually doing, you're going to blame on Trump? Because that's what it sounded like with your last comment. Because the only people that's bending, breaking, or yielding is Biden, not Trump. Do we got anybody in here that's going to be commenting? We got any other commenters in here? I don't want to... Come on, man. We're not doing this. Shout out to Susan Bush Padel. It says, I personally wish they were vetted a little better. Who was vetted a little bit better? Oh, Skid Row? Oh, wait, who was vetted a little bit better? Oh, I do too, also. But at the same time, who you think is going to be most of the people that's going to be coming from another country? Most of the people that's going to be coming from another country is going to be the people who weren't doing well. The people who were probably got criminal records. The people who are probably rebels in the country that they're coming from. The people who are, you understand what I'm saying? Those are the people that's going to leave. You think the people that are doing well is migrating to new countries? No, the people who are migrating are obviously the individuals who are doing bad. So, I get what your point is. But then you also have to have Mexico or whatever country they're coming from has to be ready to share records with you also. So I don't know how possible that is. That's what I'm saying, all due respect. But yes, if there were an ability to vet them better, then yes, absolutely, I would want them to be vetting them better. This is a fact. You got anybody else in here? Come on, man. This is the part of the show where I chop it up with y'all in bullshit. If y'all not gonna chop it up with me in bullshit, man, I'm gonna leave. We having a good show. I'm here. What up? We chopping it up bullshit. It's not time for lunch neither. Frankie Diaz says, I hear you, but some of us did come here from the American dream. I'm talking about immigrants. I'm literally talking about migrants. Immigrants, the migrants, the people who are coming, they're not talking about the people that's coming from other countries that was doing well. They're talking about the people that's coming to America for asylum. So are you just trying to misappropriate what I'm talking about and trying to make it seem like we're talking about a different type of people because you just didn't know? Or are you just trying to make it seem like what I'm saying is something else? I'm just curious because I'm obviously we're talking about the migrants. Obviously we're talking about the people who are coming across the borders. That's obviously who we're talking about. Obviously we're not talking about the other people. That obviously we're talking about the underprivileged people that's coming from other countries. I mean, I thought that was obvious. I thought that was obvious, since, just so we could be clear, the actual comment that spurred it said there's 2.5 million illegals costing the U.S. $350 per person a day. I don't think the people that's coming here for a better life that was already doing well in another country is costing people $350 a day. They probably already have their own money and they're building up their whatever the fuck. So this is all we got going on for the rest of the show. These guys, shout out to Susan Boyce Fidel. I don't think you got enough comments to be able to cover up these people's foolishness. Your boy Jimmy Bell just said, I'm driving. That's a fact. Joe couldn't go a second and a half without forgetting he shot in the hand. Exactly, as some people that come for a better life and not violence. Okay. I'm agreeing with you, Frankie Diaz. I'm just saying we didn't say any of those things. But absolutely. There are some people that come for a better life and are not violent. Those are not the individual. Not being able, okay, now you're talking about those people. Not being able to be financially stable doesn't make them a deviant. You're 100% correct. Like somebody... I'm agreeing with you, Frankie Diaz. Thank you for clarifying your position. Appreciate you. That's not for this show. I'm going to explain something. Why is there a helicopter up there today? Why is there a helicopter over the crib, yo? Is that a helicopter or is that a car? It sounded like that was a helicopter, man. Why the fuck is there a helicopter up there? It might not be a helicopter, man. Maybe that was something else. It sounded like a helicopter, man. What the fuck is there a helicopter up there? I'm getting a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might need that Trump stimulus check. I need that Trump stimulus package when you pull up. Maybe that's a lawnmower. I'm gonna look outside. Hold on. I think that's a lawnmower. I hope it's a lawnmower. Sound like a helicopter. I don't know. I didn't see shit in the sky. It's probably on the other side of the house or some shit. I didn't see that outside. It's probably a lawnmower, man. I hope that's a lawnmower. You talking about some shit today? I'm hoping it's not no fucking helicopters. Yeah, people are commenting today. That's beautiful. Even for the comments that I think are a little wonky, I appreciate it. Let's go. Oh, yes, we have an event we are planning on pulling up to tonight. I'm not going to tell anybody where it's at, apparently, because, oh, shit. I'm not going to tell anybody where it's at, apparently. Got my reasons. But we got an event we're going to pull up to tonight. We're going to have a good time. We're going to enjoy ourselves. I should probably run to the laundry, just throw something in the fucking laundry. Thank you, Frankie Diaz. I stopped reading that guy's comment because he was talking crazy. I might need to put live chat on. What's up? What y'all want to discuss? We talking about this right now. They try to see how many of Joe's illegals have been raped and murdered in the U.S. I think that the Diet at Andrew guy is trying to say salacious things so we could kick him and I could be told that I don't respect people's opinions. Slander is not opinion, Joe. That's just slander. Put that guy on the timeout. We're not just slandering people, homie. Don't kick him out, but put that dude on the timeout. Or every admin in here, hit him with one timeout. Thoughts on KD want to join Harden and Philly with Embiid? If Embiid was smart, I wouldn't want to play with none of them guys. Embiid's a winner. Those guys aren't. KD's not a winner. KD's a front runner. Harden's a front runner. Embiid's a winner. You know who the winners are? Them is the niggas that play well in clutch. Alright? Harden doesn't play well in clutch. Embiid doesn't play well in clutch. I mean, pardon me. KD doesn't play well in clutch. I'm sorry. You know what Embiid should be trying to get? Dame Lillard. That's what Embiid should be trying to get. Dame Lillard's a winner. Dame Lillard is the guy that if you get him to the last 30 seconds of the game with a basket difference, that's the guy. You want him on the floor. I just seen a fucking summer league game where Harden was being checked by some random. The nigga had the cuffs on him. So we ain't doing this. Alright? Harden parties too much. I don't want my athletes to be party animals. He said, Dame ain't going nowhere, but that's who he needs. He needs a Dame. Another player that if he ever got on the same team, it'd just be fucking bananas, is Melo Ball. I think that would be an incredible combination. Let me think of another one real quick. See, the problem was Ben Simmons can't score. That's all. That was the problem. If Ben Simmons could score, they would have did numbers. I'm getting off the subject. I just want to, he asked me a sports subject, so we was on it for a second. But if Ben Simmons could score, they would have, my dude, Ben Simmons just can't score. He just can't score. Niggas play too much with people that's not good. So they think that they're good. No, some of y'all's just playing a lot of games with people that aren't that good themselves. That's it. You're not really that good. You're average maybe at best. My nigga, if we was at the park, I could probably give people more buckets than Ben Simmons can. And this is not cap. He's obviously the superior player. But he can't score. He just can't score. There's just nothing you can do about it. He can't score. This is the part of the show where we bullshit. So for everybody that was here for the politics, this is the part of the show where we bullshit. We already did all of the conversation. We did all the content. I already put you on the game. The question of the show was the real reason in which why the FBI invaded Mar-A-Lago. Allegedly, Donald Trump has evidence of the FBI doing illegal shit. That's actually a problem. I agree. If he had a mid-range game, it'd be helpful. But if he could shoot from distance, he'd be a beast also. He just can't score. You understand? He just can't score. Angela Yee, Remy Ma would be great. I don't think there's a better. I think Remy Ma would be the best replacement. I think Remy Ma is so much of a good replacement, and Remy Ma is going to be better than Angela Yee was. With all due respect to Angela Yee. Remy Ma is hands down the best person that they could put in that position right now in order to be able to do that job. You know, that's a rumor, but I'm just saying, hands down, she's the best. She's been up for shit. People don't know. Okay, so when Remy Ma was doing the shit with Joe Budden, remember the jump off that they was doing? Remy Ma she was on the cusp of, I think, her and Joe getting their own show. You understand? I think they was about to go, like, they was really talking them getting their own show or some shit like that. And for everybody that think I don't know what I'm talking about, remember, I was the first nigga on the internet saying that they was going to fire that girl. I was the first nigga on the internet telling y'all they was going to fire her. And they fired her. And they fired her for the reason I told you that they was going to fire her. Not Remy Ma, that other girl, obviously. So Remy Ma is the best person that they could get to take her position, just in general. She's smart, she's attractive, and I don't even look at Remy like I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I look at Remy Ma like a sister. So when I say Remy Ma is attractive, I'm not saying Remy Ma is attractive. I want to hate. I'm saying Remy Ma is like, she's pretty. You understand what I'm saying? She's pretty. I look at her like a sister. I don't look at her. I don't know her personally, but I look at her like that energy. You understand? I think you need to have a co-host with Remy, because Remy is way more entertaining when she's talking to somebody. Not everybody. Some people's skill sets don't necessarily lie in their oratory ability, their ability to be an orator, their ability to speak. It lies in their ability to exchange. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are better at exchanging conversation than they are at just creating conversation. Like me, I'm here, I just create conversation. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody is good at that. A lot of people are good at that, but not a lot of people are good at that. You understand what I'm saying? If those other people was good at creating conversation, they wouldn't have to see what I'm talking about every day to go talk about me. So that just goes to show you how difficult it is. Even people that think that this is easy, they can't do it. Keep that in mind. Even people who think what I do is easy, they can't do it themselves. But they're telling you it's easy. Then why, when they do their show, they only talk about me for 2 hours? I'm not telling nobody where the event is because too much weird shit happened. I'm just going to show up at the event, take some photos, put the photos up on Instagram, and then post some shit on YouTube. I'm not going live. Yes, the energy between Joe and her is dope. That's a fact. And I think it's going to be similar energy with the guys in there because she a Bronx chick. Bronx chicks know how to hang out with niggas, and it don't have to be like that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? She a Bronx chick. I don't know what to tell you. Every borough chick is different. Like, on some real shit for the most part. And they're all great and spectacular for their all individual reasons. Let's not get this. Brooklyn chicks be so hard. Like, they be the hardest chicks. But they so sweet. And they be so loving. But she will be the hardest bitch on the block. And she will hold you down like no other. Like, more than your niggas hold you down. And she'd be the most loving spirit you have ever met in your life. So, like, that's just, like, how I've seen a lot of Brooklyn chicks to be. You know what I'm saying? And Bronx chicks is just, they gonna argue you down. They got something to say. A Bronx chick is gonna get the last word, homie. If you one of them niggas that you gotta have the last word, then don't date a Bronx chick. If you one of them niggas that you thinking about putting in, don't date her. Cause she gonna say the thing. She don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have sent her there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. She gonna say the thing. And she gonna look you dead in your face too. She gonna say the thing, she gonna look you dead in your face. But she gonna have your back like a motherfucker. She gonna be down for you like a motherfucker. And when you go out there and you doing some shit, she gonna wanna be with you. You going and doing whatever criminal activity you doing, them Bronx chicks, they wanna be with you. They wanna go do it with you because they your homeboy. Bronx chicks a lot of time wanna be your best friend. That's just my opinion. That's just like what be happening in my experience. A Bronx chick, she'll be like your best friend. Like for real. Like there's nothing in the world like dating somebody that's your best friend. Like you know what I'm saying? So why would you date somebody that y'all not like? Why would you want to spend? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I got too many parameters. I got too many rules. Probably should be getting off the live early today so we can get all of the stuff done that we need to do because we got some shit to do tonight. The dude was like, yo, where the event at? And fucking Susan Boyce Bedell hit that motherfucker dumb quick. Like, nigga, you is not coming after jigs. Most women that are hard on the outside are really sweethearts that have been hurt. If you can get past that exterior, you're golden. That's how women should look at me. That's 100% how females should look at me. I don't want to play no games. Any kind of me thinking that it's going to be some kind of game being played, I'm just going to not be interested. I don't care how you look. I don't care what you got. I don't care what's going on with you. Once I think you're playing some kind of weird ass game, I'm just going to not be interested. And I've been alone like my life for a long time, so it don't bother me. It don't bother me. It's just another 24 hours. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, he also said that? Yeah, shout out to that guy. I didn't see that part. Nah, I'm not really concerned. These niggas ain't coming for nothing. These guys is all weirdos. I tell you, these people are weirdos.
Welcome to the future of visitor management.
I have whole YouTube content creation pages that be trying to get me. What you gotta realize is this. I'm gonna explain something to y'all when y'all see me in the street. There are 100%. YouTube is not okay. There's 100% YouTube content creators that get harassed every day. And I'm not talking about me. You feel me? Like when you YouTube, and the best places to go to be is highly populated places. Because you're going to be around more people that are going to be sensible. When you're going around places where it's like not really highly populated places, you're going to have to deal with a lot of envy. There's motherfuckers that's going to be envious and jealous of you, and they're going to have more than you. They just come into your live every day and see how people love you, so they just hate you. They just come into your live every day and just see the moves that you make, and so they just hate you. They can't even go on with their own lives. Yeah, they can't even go on with their own lives. So just keep that in mind, yo. That's why I don't want to just be getting into arguments and fights with every rat bastard outside. Because a nigga will be like, yo, that's Jack Frost. And then a nigga will try to line you up to get into an argument with you so him and his friends could jump you. Then what you doing? Them niggas went and started some bullshit with you just so you could try to be like, see, you pussy. So you be like, yo, I'm not pussy. And then the next thing you know, you dead. Then the next thing you know, you in the hospital because these bitch ass niggas jump you. So when you a content creator, you gotta be mindful of this shit. That's why I just walk away. What's going to happen when I'm a content creator? Everybody know who I am. I don't know who you are. I don't have the slightest idea who you are. You're going to be like, yeah, but I'll be in your chat. So how do I know who you are, though? There's no way I can know who you are. I can't even know who's using the account. There's no way I can know for certain. Unless you a green team member, unless you interact with me on a regular everyday basis. I can't really know. You're trying to hold me to an impossible standard. That every single time you say something in the chat, I not only have to know that that's you, but if I see you in real life, a person that I don't know, I also have to know that's you from the chat. You're holding me to an impossible standard. So that's why I don't want to argue with nobody. I had some chick try to start an argument with me. Let me tell you what happened. So I go to get lunch yesterday. So I'm standing there. I get there early. Remember, I always tell y'all they don't make the lunch to a certain time. So yesterday, for whatever the reason is, it was just a little bit late, but that's cool. I like the food. You got to be able to wait for shit. And I say to myself, so me standing outside, standing in the supermarket waiting a little longer, that was perfectly fine. I do not have an issue with that. I want to be clear. And these guys are always so polite and nice to me. I love those guys. Just want to be clear. So listen, pay attention. So I'm standing there waiting. Just so we could be clear. Boom. Just minding my business. I'm standing there waiting for about 20 minutes. A lady comes up and she's standing there. She's just waiting there with me. It's cool. Not a problem. We waiting there for about another 5 or 10 minutes. The dude finally gets everything ready. He's about to start serving the food. He specifically asks me what I want because I've already been waiting there for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Do you know that the lady, not the lady that was there initially, some other lady, she turned around and started getting on me, talking about why am I jumping the other lady, and started getting into an argument with me? I said, no, we're not doing this. I told the dude. He was like, the dude was trying to say I was there first. I said, no, I don't even care. I said, give this young lady her food first. I don't even want my food. I'm not going to accept it. Some random other chick just tried to start an argument with me. I don't know why. So that's how I engage. I'm not arguing with you. I could wait another 5 minutes. This shit is not that important. If you come up to me in the street and you trying to have an argument with me over nothing, I'm going to try my best to avoid it. Man, woman, child, what the fuck ever. Move with God's energy. This was that important for you? Not a problem. Now, every time I see that woman, I'm going to make sure I go the other way. I don't want an issue. Every time I see that woman, I'm just going to walk the other way. Shout out to her. And whatever negative energy she was trying to superimpose on me that day. I hope, just stay blessed. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here for that shit. I like this shape. I don't care what nobody says. She's not doing that dance right. I like that shape though. I like the big bottoms. I like the big legs. I like the thick legs. And like everybody wants to have the fat ass. I like the thick legs. The legs don't match the ass. I don't understand. Don't pay me no attention. I don't know nothing. So GTA servers make you be able to, you can make the whatever, you can have whatever neighborhoods and shit like that you want in your fucking GTA server if you got the money to make it happen. That's good to know. What's fake and what's a psyops? What's fake and what's a psyops? Yeah. Yeah. Literally yesterday we talked about the possibility of it being a fake raid. Just so we could be clear. You should have been here for last night's conversation. No, I don't know. No, it's some weird shit going on where people just think that they have to be confrontational whenever they get into a conversation with me. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm projecting. But like really, people really, the first way that they choose to interact, not all the time, but it seems to me like often people just choose to interact, and I just be standing there and I be like, well, I ain't got time for this. I be thinking, I be like, I be looking. I'm like, I ain't got time for this. I'm like, nah, you got it. I'm just kidding. No. I'll wait. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Trump didn't say a damn thing when the feds questioned him yesterday. He just pled the fifth and called for his lawyer. He's more gangster than all these rappers. That's a fact. And all the accounts that come in here and threaten me, if something does happen to me, I need for our community to report them to the FBI. So the FBI can then go in front, because it might be them. So for all of these accounts that's always doing this, report them shits to the FBI, yo. When if something happened to me, report all of those pages that make videos about me. Report all of them shits. Believe me, it's going to be one of those pages that's going to be behind it. But report all of them pages. What up, Rasta? Rasta B says live during Alpo. I don't understand why you just came in here and wrote that, but okay. That's all they do. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell. I just love your comments. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why people do that. Like, I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm pretty sure if a female just walked up to me and said, especially if you knew who I was, I'd be like, hey, that might be a thing. Like, I'm not gonna not want to date you because you know who I am. That wouldn't make sense. Oh shit, you know you was looking fine until I found out you knew I was Jack Frost. Hell no, I'm gonna be like, oh, you like the show? I'm gonna start asking you questions and shit. Fucking, I don't know why people can't just be nice. Like, I'm never gonna gravitate to negative energy. I don't need opposition. I don't need that. I don't need that. Sometimes people come into the chat and they say something that almost makes me say a thing that might really get me in trouble. And when I say really in trouble, I mean in trouble with the shadows. There was a comment that just came in here that will get me in trouble with the shadows if I said a certain thing. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all be following people on YouTube that really don't know nothing. They don't even got secrets they're not telling y'all. They literally are telling y'all everything that they know, and it don't be nothing. I don't even be telling y'all everything that I know about everything. Was it your comment? I don't think it was your comment. Yeah, it was your comment actually, but I don't think you know which comment it was, so I'm just gonna be quiet. People gotta start waking up or we're doomed. I think the biggest thing that hurts our community is believing that everybody has to get a trophy. That makes it so that people who shouldn't be in charge can make it to be in charge. That makes it so that means that we're wasting resources places that resources should not even be going. Because everybody has to have a trophy. That's the problem we have. That's why there's so much jealousy. That's why there's so much envy. That's why you got people that refuse to do the work. You don't pay somebody for the 5 minutes. You don't pay me for the 2 hours that I've been on here. You pay me for all of the years of research that I've been doing. A lot of the shit that I come up here and I tell you guys, shit that I've done research 5, 6 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. Shit that I just know because I've always stayed relevant with current topics. Shit that I just know because I might know people. Look, authentic. Susan Boyce Bedell said, you can see the kids quit trying to work harder and improve. There is no reason to improve. There's no reason. I come in here and I said, it doesn't matter. When I was coming in here and I was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do. You're right. That's how kids are feeling. It doesn't matter what they do. That's how they feeling. That has to change. We got to do something. Kids can't live like that. People can't live like that. Shout out to that lady that was in the store trying to ruin my fucking day though. Also, while she was saying that, the other lady was trying to tell her that I was there first. Also, the lady had already saw that I was there first because she had already walked past like 2 times before the other lady even got there. So she knew that I was there waiting for like 35, 40 minutes. Before anybody said she didn't know. She knew. She saw me standing there waiting. I'm playing my music. I'm loud. I'm playing my music there for about 35, 40 minutes. There's no way she missed me. So she saw me standing there by myself waiting. And that's why I say people just want to get into arguments and with me. They don't even want to have a good conversation with me when I go out in public. They don't want to have a nice interaction with me. They want to have a conversation. They want to have a debate. They want to have a back and forth. They want to have all of the things that I don't want to do. So I go outside and they just all of the negative energy. Shout out to that shit. Shout out to her. Anyway, what we talking about? I don't want to just get off anything y'all want to discuss before we get ready to get up out of here. It's Thursday. What is everybody doing today? Besides Team Slurp, we know what Team Slurp is doing. Team Slurp is thinking about my Johnson. Team Slurp is thinking about all the things that they're gonna do today that revolve around me for some strange reason. That's what they're thinking about. Team Slurp is somewhere thinking, Jack, I want to see the bulge. Team Slurp also has a really high number of men over there, by the way, that all need. I'm not here for that. That shit is exhausting when niggas is on your dick, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is exhausting. Why? You want me to get into a conspiracy? No matter what I say, you're going to say it's something else, though, right? So tell me what you're saying controls the government. I'm here to listen. No matter what I say, you're going to say I'm wrong and you're going to say something else, right? Oh, so you're in here first of all. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So. Any other conversation anybody would have? I'm not doing that. No, I already hit him. He just came back with another. He has like, I guess, 2 pages that's similar pages or some shit. I hit the motherfucker. He came right back somehow. I don't know. Yeah, we're not doing that. Independent of whatever you think, that whole statement screamed of racism, and I'm not doing it. Yeah, I don't notice that I constantly say that I don't want to have these conversations where we're pitting one demographic against another. Nobody sees how consistent I usually am with that. Not saying that we never do, but no one else sees how consistent I am with that, whether we're talking about a demographic that I'm a part of or not. That's literally integrity. Dude, I don't care what you say about me. Y'all niggas is trying to get me to have fights with random strangers all the time. And I'm going to keep not trying to fight the random strangers. And it don't matter. Why should I live the rest of my life fighting people every single day because you don't like me? So you don't like me, so I'm supposed to go outside every single day and fight a random different person because you don't like me. Why? I'm a whole U.S. citizen. I'm a taxpayer. Guess what I'm going to do? That's it. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm trying to live a regular, normal life. You are the one that's angry. You want to fight. I don't. Guess what I'm going to do? I don't want to fight. I have no problem with you. You are the one with the problem. I don't have to fight you because you have a problem. What kind of shit is that? So any random person could go up to any other random person and say, I got a problem with you. And so you're going to say, oh man, I don't got no choice now. I don't have no choice. This person don't like me. I got to fight them. No, nigga. I'm going to continue to try to live as close to God as I could possibly get. I'm going to continue to try to do what I believe to be the right thing. I'm going to continue to try to do that. While you continue to try to get me to do sins, while you continue to try to get me, and while you continue to try to bring up behavior from my past. That's what Satan does, by the way. God doesn't bring up stuff that you've done. God says, what are you doing now to rectify the shit that you've done? Not look at what you've done, you're bad. God says, what are you doing now in order to magnify my word? That's what God says. God doesn't look at all of that other shit. If you're changing your life around, or if you're already acting with a certain behavior. Imagine if somebody was doing God's will and somebody else came up to them and turned them and created a situation that person went into distress and stopped doing God's will. Imagine how much God would hate the person that sent that person into distress. Imagine how, not hate the person, but hate the sin, because that's a terrible sin, because you would then be, the most important thing to the Most High is that for us to hold him first. So imagine if you stressed out a person so much that they stopped holding the Most High first. Imagine how the Most High would feel about you. You said science liberates humanity, then what? Go look up what the God particle is. Go look up what the God particle is. The God particle. Do you know what the God particle is? Do you know what the God particle is? Anybody here know what the God particle is? Anybody here know what the God particle is? So I'm going to show you Google. And if you look up God particle and then you look up theory, it says what actually is the God particle? Now, I'm saying this specifically here, so the individual that pulled up in the chat, you can't know more than the actual Google, can you? Anyway, the media calls the Higgs boson the God particle because according to the theory laid out by Scottish physicist Peter Higgs and others in 1964, it's a physical proof of an invisible, universe-wide field that gave mass to all matter right after the Big Bang, forcing particles into coalesce into stars, planets, and whatever. The God particle. Physical proof that there's an all-knowing force out there that was the result that existed when the Big Bang happened and is in everything. But no, you're right though. No, you're right. I'm not even reading your comments no more, but I'm going to keep letting you make them. I'm going to keep letting you make them though. Because I just use Google and scientists. I just used Google and scientists. Who did you use? And it only took me like this. You still think you're smarter than me though, don't you? It took me like this to disprove the thing that you just said, but you still think you're smarter than me, don't you? You still think you're more intelligent than me, don't you, right? But it took me this quick to disprove the thing that you said. It was nothing. It was nothing. It's like I just did so much research through the course of my life that I'm able to just have random different conversations about different things at the drop of a hat. It's like I'm informed. It's like I'm almost universally informed on shit that's going on in the world. It feels that way, doesn't it? How people just come in here with random things and I just always know a very intricate, or usually know a very intricate detail. And I do this on a regular. So is this me being cocky or is this me stating a fact? Which is it? Am I being cocky or am I just stating a fact? No, scientists have already said that God exists, so he doesn't know what he's talking about. There's scientists literally coming out saying God exists. But instead of just going and getting that, I just got the God particle. Scientists are the same people who made the coronavirus vaccine also, right? See, I could also go that route. Anyway, I'm just going to kick this guy because I know who he is and I just don't like him as a person. How do I know who he is? Because he's sending $1 to the Cash App. And because of the way he's texting. It's not hard to tell who he is. He's just a dick rider. He follows me on all of everything. He a whole man too. He a whole grown man. He's just a dick rider. He follows me on. He texts me like 2-3 times a day, just random shit. Not every day, but you know, some days. He's just a dick rider. Shout out to all the dick riders out there. Imagine how much you gotta be on somebody's dick to not like them but show up to their show every single day. Niggas be like, yo, I hate you, Jack, but if I don't talk to you, I don't know what's gonna happen. My whole world is gonna come down around me if I don't talk to you every day, Jack, but I hate you. Jack, we want all the bad things to happen to you. We know God loves you, Jack. We could tell God loves you, Jack. We could tell because we've done all the things in the world to try to destroy you and you stayed up. All of our efforts have been for nothing. The more we try to destroy you, God keeps showing. We know God favors you, Jack. That's why I'm telling you, they are evil. There's no way that you can't know that the Most High favors me at this point. Just think of all the shit that I went through publicly in the world, and I'm still here. There's no way that you could tell me that the Most High don't favor me. They know the Most High favors me. That's why they mad. Whenever somebody is mad because they think you have an easy life, they're really mad because you're favored by the Most High. No one has an easy life. Just some of us are more favored than others. That's it. So whenever you hear somebody complaining about that person don't deserve this, that person don't deserve that. No, how the fuck do you know what somebody else deserves? How can you say with somebody you're not with them 24/7? Only them and God is together 24/7. God gave them that thing and put that thing in their life for them. How could you say that they don't deserve it? Who the fuck are you? Imagine telling somebody that they don't deserve a thing that you didn't work for. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I got a person saying that I got to repent for something. You know how evil that is to follow a person around and say that they need to repent for something when you got your own sins you need to repent for? Are you a priest? Are you a pastor? Are you a minister? Are you a clergy of any kind? Are you sinless? No, you are not. So what are you doing walking around talking about somebody else need to repent? There's just more sins you want to tack onto your ledgers? There's just more evil you want to tack onto the shit you're doing in your life? There's just more evil that you want to tack on to the shit that you're doing in your life. You're just not, You're not satisfied with the evil that you've already been committing. I'm out of here. Everybody enjoy your day. I'm gonna get out of here. It's time to go to lunch for one. And two, I just be getting off sometime because these people really just be saying shit that's just making them further away from God. And there's just usually a point where I'm like, I don't really want to cater to this no further because I don't want people to get further away from God. I want you to get closer to God. This particular person, I know is done for them. It's a wrap. I could just see how this person is. There's just no way that they believe in God. They do everything the exact opposite. So I'm going to get off because sometimes I feel bad because I know that my presence make people go against God. I know that my presence make people want to sin. I know that my presence make people do evil because they want to do evil to me. They sin against me. And they do hardship or harm to me. So I know just me being alive causes people to do evil. So sometimes I just get off the show because, I don't want to encourage you to, disrespect the Most High no more. I don't want to encourage you to do more evil. So I get off the show. With that being said, I got different reasons why I be shutting the show down some days. With that being said, look, I love y'all, man. Everybody, enjoy your day. Go do something positive out there. Make something happen. Just on some real note, like just some real honest shit. Self-reflect, man. Man in the mirror moment. Have a man in the mirror moment. People like having a stand outside and look at everybody else and what they're doing moment. Have a man in the mirror moment. Go look at what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Pay attention to what's happening to you in your life. And homeboy that just keep messaging me, you don't got to message me, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to block that account so you just can't message me no more because I don't want your money. You understand? Keep it. I don't want to make up. I don't want an apology. I don't want us to come nowhere even. I don't want us to speak again. I really hope you forget I exist. I'm going to try my best to forget. That's how I do. I don't want a problem. I don't want beef. So what I want to do is when we are having an argument, I just say, fuck it. Let's just never see each other again. Because I don't want to argue. So I'm going to help you out by blocking your Cash App. Right? I got like a shitload of Cash Apps blocked. I just put you on the block list to the Cash App. I don't want your money neither. I don't like you. I think that you're a bad person. And I think that the Satan comes with you. And I think evil and evil spirits come with you. So I don't like you. With that being said, everybody, go out there. I don't like the spirits and the shit that come with you. I don't want no parts of it. None of that negative energy. Keep it over there. So I'm trying harder. I'm blocking your Cash App now. I got you blocked about, I don't know how many accounts on Instagram, Dog Soldier, because that's who it is. I don't know how many accounts on Instagram I got you blocked. A shitload of accounts. I got a shitload of accounts blocked on you on YouTube. At some point, you're gonna either have to come to that you are one of them niggas that's in love with me, like physically, want to have sex with me as a man and a man. At some point, you're gonna have to come to a conclusion on your own about how you feel about that, because I'm not gonna never be a part of that. That's not my type of shit. I am into the vagina, really. I mean, if I had some, I'd be looking at it right after the show ends. I'd probably just want to look at it. Like, you understand? I'm into the vagina. You understand what I'm saying? So, Mr. Dog Soldier, please stop sending me money. All right? Mr. Dog Soldier, please stop messaging me. Now you could go on whatever page that is, and you could go and y'all could talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't care. Y'all could go ride my dick all night on that other page. Just slurping away. I don't even care. Just stay over there with it. Alright? Don't come over here with it. Don't message me and don't send me no more money. You're a whole grown man. And you allegedly don't like me. So why are you sending me money? You're a whole grown man who allegedly does not like me. Why are you sending me money? Can anybody tell me why a grown man who don't like me keeps sending me money every day? Could anybody explain to me why a grown man who don't like me, always trying to argue with me, send me money every day, almost every day. Anybody? I'm curious. Who does that? What grown man, not like, probably a couple days out the week, what grown man shows up giving another grown man that they don't like money just so they can argue with them? Do you understand? These niggas really are gay. This is really a gay thing. These dudes are really, and I'm not mad at them for being gay, but this is really a gay thing. My dude, this is really a gay thing. And I'm not gay. They mad at me because I won't have sex with them. We got these women that's mad at me because they were sending me fucking nude pics and I didn't want to have sex with her because she had a man. And we got dudes that's fucking following me around just sending me money. I'm not that attractive, yo. I'm a good-looking guy, but I'm not that attractive. Golly. I'm not that attractive. I'm a good-looking guy. But sheesh. And y'all think I'm fucking conceited or cocky. Obviously, you think I'm more talented than I do. Obviously, you think I look better than I do. You think I'm better than I think I am. How the fuck am I the cocky one? Ah, dang it, man. This is bananas. Anyway, once again, stop sending me money, man. I blocked your fucking page. Alright? I blocked it. Your page is, your Cash App is blocked. Don't make another one. Keep your money. Keep all of your money. I'm clear. I gotta block these niggas off my Cash App. Don't accept from Satan. It's one thing before you know that the source is an evil source, but once you know that the source is evil, don't accept. You're making a deal with Satan when you accept from Satan. Don't accept. Y'all guys be getting tricked into making deals with the devil and don't even know it. Stop accepting everything from people. I got Cash Apps blocked. Remember, I'm the guy they say only do this for donations. Why the fuck am I blocking people on Cash App then? Make it make sense. If I'm blocking people on apps so they don't send me money, how the fuck am I only about money? How the fuck am I only doing this for donations? Make it make sense. We're going to get up out of here. Everybody, look, enjoy your day. We're going to go have a beautiful day today. Today is going to be beautiful. It's going to be so magnificent. You're going to love it. I promise. Go have a beautiful day today. Do all of the things that you need to do. All the things that you're wishing. Be positive. Be insightful. Remember, we ought to be the example. We're not supposed to match energy. We're not matching energy. We're to be the example. Being the example means that we're going to vibrate higher. We're not matching energy. I fell victim to that. Matching energy. But I can't match energy with evil energy because I'm not evil. So it's always going to look crazy. It's always going to look weird because that's not my energy. Get it? Stop matching energy. Stop fighting niggas because they got a problem with you. That nigga got a small dick. He the one that got the issue with you. That nigga woman is busy treating him like shit. He's the one that's pissed. Alright? Not you. You a regular big dick nigga walking around the block doing the shit that you need to be doing. Why the fuck is you fucking fighting this little cornball ass nigga with a little dick? And that's why he's mad. You do know that's why niggas be walking around pissed, right? Imagine a little dick nigga with a girlfriend and you know that your girlfriend is fucking up a niggas because you got a little dick. So you can't do shit about it because you live with her. That's what be happening to niggas. Stop fighting niggas because they angry with you. Some of these niggas got problems that don't got shit to do with you. Don't got shit to do with you. They got their own issues. And since they don't feel adequate as a man, they want to attack other men that they feel are adequate. Shout out to Clarissa. I'm going to call her up today, see how she doing. It was actually, I should try to get a guest. Oh, there will be no Tonight Show tonight because we're going to that event. There will be no Tonight Show tonight. We're going to an event. There will be no Tonight Show tonight. I'm saying this again. Tonight, there will be no Tonight Show. We got to be doing the thing. There will be no Tonight Show tonight. I'm going to tell my neighbors to look out on my apartment, too. Like, yo, I'm let them know, man. I be telling people, y'all got stalkers, so people could watch it. Like, my area and shit. Not for nothing. I be telling them, like, y'all got stalkers. For real, for real. Like, nah. They be like, really? I'm like, yeah, man. I got people that they whole thing is to try to ruin my life. I got stalkers. Shout out to Clarissa. She did a good job. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. It's time to eat lunch. How long was this show? We're going on 12 o'clock. Yo, look, everybody, please enjoy your day. Go do good in the world, man. That's it. Just go do good. It's not... Just try to do good. Like, comment, subscribes. Join notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one.